What's up, everybody? So, I've been wanting to come on here for a little while and just impart some wisdom, but since my time's been kind of limited, I've been wanting it to be something that really hits home, if you know what I mean. And a lot of the times I'm just like, you know what? This is a good thing, this is something I want to talk about, but not right now. The timing's not right. The timing hasn't been right until now, and that's why I'm here. So, I feel like I really have something good and important to say now. Something that I should really, I really feel like sharing. I feel like I need to share this because it's pretty much where I'm at right now. And the things I've realized lately are things that I've known my whole life. You know all these lessons, all these sayings and stuff, and they repeat in your head, but it's hard to really put all those things into action. And that's my main thing lately is just putting everything to action. Stop waiting for something to happen in order for you to do what you need to do. Just do it. And that's basically it. For example, I was waiting around for somebody to fix my car. They were supposed to, it was under warranty. They should have fixed it, but their mechanics could never figure it out. And I figured it out just watching some YouTube videos. Imagine that. And I figured out what was wrong with my car. I figured out how to fix it, and it was super easy. All I needed was a screwdriver and an 8 millimeter nut bit thing. I don't even know much about tools, and I put my own fuel pump in. It was an expensive part, and they should have paid for it, but sometimes you just got to take life into your own hands and make things happen because nobody else is going to do it for you. And if they do, then you're lucky, you're blessed, because we don't always get a helping hand like that. And some of us are even too afraid to ask for help at times. And that's another thing. Sometimes you gotta ask for help. I borrowed the money for the part, and I made a payment plan with my family. So I'm not exactly where I want to be physically, but emotionally I am, and I'm in a state of having versus lacking. And I noticed these patterns were coming back where I was just stressing out all the time, and I just had all these bills racked up, and they're still racked up. I still owe a lot of money right now. But the only thing that's really changed is my attitude, and I've changed my attitude to gratitude. And that's basically it. But also, just the main thing I want to say is stop caring so much. You got to care a little bit less. I'm not saying don't not care at all. Just, find a balance. Meet halfway. Care for the things that are important, but care less about the things that aren't important, like stressing out. Because stressing out, what has that ever helped? Really think about it. Every time you stressed in your life, did that ever help anything? Nope, just makes things worse. You feel anxious, you feel rushed, and I was full of anxiety, again, going through anxiety because we live in this world where everything's rushed all the time, and we really just need to slow down. That's the biggest thing you could do right now is just chill and relax, because there's only so much you can do. As long as you're doing your best every day, that's enough. That should be enough for you, even if it's not enough for somebody else. Just keep doing it. Keep making action. So I heard something a long time ago, and it always plays in my head. It's like it goes something like, you can accomplish a whole week's worth of goals in one day if you just set your mind to it and do it. Yesterday I cleaned every nook and cranny of my room, something I haven't done since I even moved in here. I cleaned dust from parts of my room that I didn't even know dust was there. So, and I feel so good about it. It's when you clean your space, it's really good for your mental health, because when your space is clear and clean, you you won't feel bad about it. You won't feel bad about it. You won't feel bad about yourself for not having a clean room. And oftentimes I'm like, I feel I feel like crap because everything around me looks like crap, and that's at the point where you just stop caring too much, and you got to care a little bit more, take responsibility, and do what you need to do, and don't let things pile up like dirty dishes. Wash them as they come. Emotions too. As emotions are coming, you process them. Don't let things build up. Don't let your bills pile up. It happens though. We have to pay for rent in an earth where land should be free, because how can you own the earth, right? Um, so that's one thing. And why do we pay for food and marijuana, by the way, when it grows from the earth? I mean, if you want to eat meat, go ahead. No judgment there. But plants grow, and you eat them, and why do we pay for it? We can just grow our own gardens. And that's the way it should be. We should have been taught in school to fend for ourselves, to actually learn how to survive without technology and all these things that are given to us. Because one day we might not have a phone to use GPS. We might need a map. You know? A lot of things like that. And this, I just want to provoke thought, bring insight to all this, and just tell you what works for me and what's been working for me. I am slowly getting out of debt because I am in a good place mentally and emotionally. And I'm going to keep attracting abundance. It's going to come, and things are working out. I fixed my car. I got food stamps, and I'm not ashamed to say it. I got food stamps. And yes, I've never had it before, but I needed help. So I reached out and got help because it was getting bad. But things are getting better, and that's another thing I just want to update you guys on. So take action. Go out there and grab life by the horns. Sounds so cliche, all these things, right? But it's true. Just gotta do it. So really just let loose and let go of everything that you're holding on to, grudges, anything that's heavy, any emotions that are holding you back. Release it all. Let everything go and stop suppressing. Enjoy life. Be in the moment, because all we have is right here and right now, this moment. This is our time to choose, to make a choice. What are we going to do next? Are we going to make a video? Are we too nervous to get up and stand up in front of a camera? And I wanted to do this live, but it's been a while since I did a live, so I figured I would just make a video, and I guess I could have just gone live, but I think I'd run out of breath too many times. So if you notice, I probably pause every now and then, but I'm always raw, unedited. Just me. Just be yourself. True wealth, it's already inside you. All the love you need, it's already inside you. Stop looking outward for comfort. Stop looking outward for love. It comes from inside you, those emotions that you feel, so it's already there. You already have it. It is you. You are love. The love that you feel for somebody, they won't even know what that is. You might be able to show them, but nobody can truly know how you feel about anything. It's what you feel is totally subjective to you. So nobody can tell you that you don't love somebody or that you can't just love everybody. Love is the most mysterious thing in the world, I would say, because nobody can really define it. It's different for everyone, but we all know that it's the source of everything. It's the source of pleasure, it's the source of pain. So just keep that in mind. If you're in pain, if you're hurting, maybe you lost somebody close to you, it's part of the love. The pain wouldn't exist if you didn't love. So it's a double-edged sword, but you have to take it. I think it's better to love and lose than to never love at all. And the people that come into our lives, our family, all the people that give us love and help us out and are there for us, those are the ones that impact us. And those are the people that live on within us. We kind of almost become them in a way because we learn from them and we see the good qualities in them and we want to take those qualities. And so when you think about it, you become all these people, and when they leave this world, they never left because they left an impact on you. They left an impact on so many people. They're still here alive within us all. And you all, there's a part of you and me, and I feel like a mirror for many. And I just love it. I love you all. I hope you're having a good time. Don't get too beat up over failed expectations. People are going to expect a lot of us in this world, especially around Christmas time. And that's not what Christmas is about. Christmas is for the children, in my opinion. And they shouldn't get so many toys that they're spoiled, but just one toy is enough to show a kid that they're appreciated. And honestly, less is more, and more is less, because when you're used to getting all this stuff and then you don't get it, it's a disappointment. And that's where the expectations come in. Expectations lead to disappointment. So I'm not even celebrating Christmas. I might go to a little party if I feel like it. It's not a big deal. I haven't had my whole family, immediate family, together since like 8-10 years. It's been a long time, so it's not really a big deal to me. None of us make a big deal about it. We never buy each other gifts when we do, only for the kids. So my point is just don't get beat up if you can't buy gifts or you can't spend time with your family. People say you shouldn't be alone on Christmas, right? Well, that's just leading to disappointment. You can be alone on Christmas, it's okay. If you don't want to be alone, I'm sure you can find a way to spend time with somebody. Anybody. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. And one last thing, just don't ever give up. Let me tell you one simple fact. Life never gets easier. People say it gets easier, but no. It gets better, but only if you make it better. Life does not get easier. You have to get better at it. You have to get better at taking on everything that life throws at you. You have to prepare yourself mentally, physically, emotionally. Get prepared because life is going to hit you with storm after storm after storm, and it never stops. It's always one thing after another, right? Woe is me. Why do I have to deal with all this? Why do I suffer so much? I suffer more than than him. I suffer. There's no way you can know my suffering, but let me tell you, we all suffer. And as an empath, I can feel suffering. I can feel when people are sick. I can feel people halfway across the country being killed. I can sense so many things as an empath. We can sympathize, we can empathize, and yes, we all suffer. It's in different ways. In my opinion, emotional suffering's worse than physical, but a lot of people might think the opposite, and that's fine. It's all different. It's all subjective, and I just want you to know that you're not alone in this. So don't ever feel that way, and don't ever give up, because although it's not going to get easier, it is going to get better, but you have to keep pushing forward. You have to take action, but also take everything lightly. Don't take everything so serious. At least the things that don't matter that much. The things that are not in your control at this very moment, just let it go. And just enjoy this moment. You can't do the things you need to do today. Your plans didn't go the way you wanted. Oh well, there's always tomorrow. Stop beating yourself up. Be easy on yourself, because at the end of the day, you have to spend time with yourself. You're always going to be there. So be kind to yourself. Be honest with yourself. If something's not working for you, then fix it. Don't try to make excuses. And something I do all the time is I try to make excuses why I shouldn't do something instead of just doing it. And you know what? I did things that I've been wanting to do all year. Cleaned places in my room that I haven't cleaned since I moved in. And I feel so good about that, because now I feel like everything's pretty balanced out and I can focus on other things and also feel good about it. Not feel so stacked up with all these chores and things that I need to do. And it's gonna be way less weight on your shoulders. So I hope this really helps. I'm not gonna be making so many videos, only when I feel inspired to. I'm no longer trying to work according to a plan. When things happen, they'll happen. I'm more focused on my podcast that I just started. It's called Rethink It All and Question Everything. And I've got about 3 episodes, mainly introductory, talking about the podcast itself and a little bit about me and the perils of 3D. So yeah, you can check it out on Spotify. I'll try to leave a link in the description. And yeah, check it out. I'll also leave a link for my Instagram if I can. If not, just check out King Rich 42.0. That's 42.0 because I'm the new and improved version, and I am back and ready to set the world on fire. Yes, we're going to inspire so many just to live a better, fuller life, full of gratitude and love and bliss and joy and communication and peace. And yeah, let's do it. Love you all. Have a great night, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Peace.